Hey, is Breach started?
Turtles, stars and horseshoes, clovers and blue moons, hourglasses and rainbows, and tested egg balloons, frosted Lucky Charms that are magically delicious, frosted Lucky Charms, what, and stars and horseshoes, clovers, what the fuck?
I'm gonna go drive over there.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Everybody and blue moons.
You sound like the fucking commercial. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna get in the car and like move it up 2 feet. Say we go over here.
Hey.
Hey, mine, you're like sitting on top of it.
Again.
Guys, Bush is already talking to me. We have issues.
Where's Agent?
Over here.
Buddy, I brought you a fucking gift. Bow. Bow.
Wait up, is TW too dirty? Like, dirty?
No, clean dirty.
Yeah, you don't sound like the real dirty.
I'm not the real dirty.
How do you
That's
sit?
an imposter.
It's the same dirty from others.
How do you
Just
sit?
float in.
Nope, I'm an imposter.
Those are mine.
No, I really doubt that.
Bend the knee, Agent. Yes!
How do you sit?
Welcome to the fucking hat club.
Ace interact.
I got what? I don't got a hat. Oh.
Okay, who's not here? We need Timber here.
He's working on it.
I have a
Oh
hat.
wait, Ortega, you were here. Never mind.
Come, Agent, sit with the rest of the hat club rangers.
How does that make any difference?
Oh, a representative from first.
Yeah.
If
he changes
Who's
his
my
hand,
name?
it's right click.
Hey, I was here before.
Agent,
It
what's
doesn't
sitting next
have-
to you?
There's a
If he
difference.
I was
changes
gonna
his
sit
screen
next
and
to
you
you.
can't see it, it goes black. Your
hold
right
on.
click
Yeah,
and
I
zoom
do.
in. Okay.
He's still loading in. That's why.
I'm looking at the pile.
Wait,
They did have
Timber loaded in.
cigars.
Where the hell did he go?
Hey, Timber's driving over here. We'll wait for him. He'll be the last one here, and then I'll start.
Switch with me.
Below, what's wrong? What'd you say, Mime? What's wrong with you? What do you mean? I don't know. You're over here complaining about something.
Oh, I was joking about the fact if I was
We'll
here
be the
before
floating
you.
guys. Ready? There
Don't
we go.
care.
Oh.
Below, honestly, no one cares if you're first.
Bruh. Wow. Okay.
Hi, just why are you floating?
I don't know.
Below, they
Float,
really
sit
don't
down
care
there.
who's here
Make me
first.
float.
They just want something here.
Ready?
I heard so much smoke in the fucking building. No.
As soon as Timber's here, he's driving over.
He's riding dirty?
Oh, I don't think he's doing that.
Yeah, see. As soon as I say
Hydras,
it,
you seem to be constantly levitating in that seat.
Yeah, I know.
Who, me?
I'm floating. Me and mine are floating in all the seats.
Hey, Timber's not coming here. I'm gonna start.
He already heard the roof.
Quick question, Mighty.
He did, actually. What's up, Reckless?
We got a bunch of pilots and not so many ground units. Should we let some of these guys run on the ground?
Yeah, if you want to.
I'm going to be tasking you, Reckless, so I will need a dedicated bird. It's just me and Night Eagle going up against 3 tank battalions.
Okay.
Look at that.
We got
Reckless, if
Enough the whiskey.
That was, yeah, I was about to say, that's definitely the bottle of the song. God, does
Victor,
that
did you wanna
make me
say
an
something before I
alcoholic
start?
that I know what that sounds like?
Okay, I'll wait.
No, it just makes you.
I hear somebody taking pills.
I mean, here's the issue. I'm fucking 18.
That must be hydration.
It sounds like
Mine
someone
just let
crushing
me
some
know when
pills.
we're starting.
Somebody's taking
You can't go anywhere. Stay here.
No, I mean, let me know when we're starting, and I'll
Who's
shut
that?
up.
Just put those volumes
Alright.
away.
Any promotions?
You said.
I got
Rangers,
the upgrade. I got
look it up.
morphine now.
No.
Fifth.
Negative.
Attack.
Negative.
Dev group, they're already out.
Yeah.
66. Alright, cool. Hey guys, another week down. Good job. Keep taking care of your units. You guys are doing fantastic. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Keep up doing what you have been doing. It is working. Things are getting better. So, Miney will be Zeusing, the next 6 ops, I think it is.
Yep.
We'll be in Panama, so please enjoy. No, if you don't like it, it's only 6 apps, and we'll be back to modern. And then from there, April time frame, we'll be moving into NAM. So.
Yeah, fucking NAM. Yeah, NAM.
All right, guys. Good job. No promotions tonight, and let's go kick some Panamanian ass.
Okay, before I start the presentation, is the screen black for anybody?
Nope, it's white.
No.
With some words.
White.
What's up, Cam?
Okay, if it is black or if at any point you can't see it, you need to hold right click to zoom and it should render in. If that doesn't work, just come up to the front.
You voicing yellow?
And another logistical thing, we are technically not supposed to be in Panama, even though if you look on the map, we are within this island. But just pretend that we're offshore or something like that, because there's no airfield off the water there. All right, I will begin the slideshow. For context, even though this is not today's date, pretend that it is December 20, 1989. All right, first things first.
5 more days till Christmas.
This is Manuel Noriega. He used to be a CIA asset helping the United States rather than the Soviet Union in Central America by sabotaging communist revolutionary and forces in Nicaragua and El Salvador. He received over $100,000 a year from the CIA until 1980s, at which point his salary was up to $200,000 a year. He worked with the DEA to prevent illegal drug shipments from passing through, but he also received money from drug dealers and partaked in laundering drug money. So he played both sides there. During the mid-80s, relations with Noriega deteriorated. He lost the 1989 election, declared the election null, and maintained power by force as a military dictator. He foiled a coup attempt by members of the military 2 months ago, and that was where we were up until now. 5 days ago, the Panamanian General Assembly passed a resolution that declared a state of war between Panama and the United States. The next day, 4 American officers were stopped in a checkpoint while on their way to the Marriott Hotel to have dinner. They were unarmed and in a private vehicle, but the Panamanian Defense Force still opened fire on the vehicle, wounded 2 of the 4, one of whom had suffered fatal wounds, and a U.S. naval officer and his wife who had witnessed the shooting were imprisoned and physically assaulted while in police custody. 3 days ago, the President of the United States ordered the execution of the Panama Invasion Plan, and that was December 17. Go to the next slide. This is the Panama Defense Force. They are, like if you think of the U.S. military, they would be the Army. This is Noriega's ground force. Majority of his military is made up of the Panama Defense Force, consisting mainly of motorized infantry with some APCs. Infantry is mainly armed with the AK series of rifles, with SVDs, RPKs, PKMs, RPG-7s, and RPG-18s. Their APCs are mostly BRDM-type vehicles and BTR-40s. The presence of BMPs or BTR-60s is still unknown, but is possible. For heavy weapons, we've seen sightings of mortars, ZU-23s, ATGMs, and SPGs. Does everybody understand like all those letters? Okay.
I don't.
Okay, so I'll go over ATGM and SPG. So SPGs are like the mounted rocket, like RPG but mounted. The ATGM are guided missiles, so if you're in a vehicle or armor, be careful of those. ZU-23s are obviously the AA, SVDs are marksman rifles, and RPKs, PKMs are machine guns, RPGs are RPGs. I'm sure everybody understands that.
SPGs are recoilless rifles, aren't they?
Yeah, that one. It's like, I mean, the best way I can describe it to somebody who doesn't understand, it's like an RPG-7 but on a tripod. But actually, it's nothing like that, so don't listen to me. Anybody have any questions about the composition and disposition of the PDF? Aircraft, we'll get to that. 2 slides down. Okay, moving along. This is Battalion 2000, Noriega's only armored unit in his military. The battalion consists of 3 tank companies, one of which is known to be operating in this region. Each tank company consists of 14 tanks. The tanks are T-55s, they're obsolete by this date. and the crew have below average training at best. Although that's the case, they still pose a serious threat because of the nature of them being armored and not infantry. So, still be on the lookout for those. We think we know where they are, which we will get to in the next couple slides.
Question.
What's your question?
It says mostly T-55. Does that mean they have some T-72s or older variants?
There's the potential to have a couple T-72s, mostly in the HQ positions, like the platoon HQ might have a T-72 or the company HQ might have a T-72.
Copy.
In their battalions, is it the Snare battalions that'll have technicals with them also, or is it just straight tanks?
This is the armored unit. The armored unit only consists of tanks, but they very closely work with the infantry, so it is very possible that they have motorized MGs like technicals and BTRs 40s or BRDMs along with their unit.
Okay.
Third, we'll be tasked with going after one of the companies. If you look on the map, third, down below the river, I have marked 2 dots. Just keep that in mind for now. I will get to that in a minute. But basically, your objective is to locate where the tank company in this region is and use appropriate assets to destroy those tanks or capture or whatever to render, basically not let the enemy use them. Okay, slide. Okay, yeah, this is the Panamanian Air Force. Very small, consists only of 2 dozen or less aircraft.
That's one question before you get too far away.
Yeah, what's up?
Is there a safe landing place for a vehicle? Maybe that small airstrip down at the bottom, or?
You can ask questions after I finish the thing. I'll get with you in a bit. Okay, so this is the Panamanian Air Force, consisting of 2 dozen or less aircraft. Most that is between rotary and fixed wing. For rotary, we believe they only have a Huey, UH-1 aircraft in slick or transport configuration and gunship with minigun and rocket pod configurations. For fixed wing, they only have propeller transport aircraft that are not meant to be used in combat, so we don't have to worry about any air-to-air or fixed wing air-to-ground combat. If there's any air-to-air, it's probably you guys going up against a Huey gunship. Shouldn't be too much of a problem because the helicopter crews are not well trained. They've kind of just been able to get away by using their equipment to scare whoever they're fighting. They don't really have to be good at using it. Any questions from any aviators about the Air Force?
What's the rating on active AAA in that area?
Right now, it is low, but over the next couple missions, it'll get relatively high. I'll brief you per mission on the composition. Right now, we don't think they have very many active ZUs. If anything, they'll be right next to the objective areas, but shouldn't be anywhere. Like, if you look on the map, you will see spots that clearly look like a military base, because they'll have. Hold on. Send it.
The koala.
Copy that.
Okay, so
if you look at the map, you will see clearly areas that are walled off and have like the circles with the up arrow point going up. Those are towers. Those kind of places are military bases, and they probably have a ZU presence. So you want to avoid those, but you don't see a big ZU presence, at least as of now. Does that answer your question, Bond?
Yeah, I just got one more. What's the CDE for this area?
Can you? What does that acronym mean?
Collateral damage.
You want to avoid it at all costs. If there are enemies occupying the building, for most cases you are clear to engage. But if any buildings need to be preserved, I will state it in the objectives slides. But if it's enemy occupied building and I don't specifically state that you need to preserve it, you can engage it. And that goes for everybody, not just the pilots. If you see like an enemy has an HMG in a house, you can shoot it, as long as I tell you that you don't need to save the house. Any other questions before I move on? Okay. This is Kurt Muse. He's an American citizen and CIA operative who grew up in Panama, got married, and then moved back to the United States after he completed his military service. Actually, correction, he did his military service in the United States and then moved back to Panama. He's pictured on the left with his wife, who's a Department of Defense school teacher. He was imprisoned in Panama for running a covert anti-Noriega radio station. and an American military doctor was allowed into the prison to treat the wounds that Muse had suffered while he was there, the mistreatment and whatnot. While the doctor was treating him, he snuck out a note from Muse that identified which buildings in the military complex the prisoners are held in, and he also stated that Noriega had threatened to kill him if there was a rescue attempt and assigned a guard just outside the cell to do that. Fifth and PJs will be tasked with rescuing Kurt Muse from his prison. I will get more into that once we actually right in the next slide, I think. I remember what his face looks like, by the way, because that's how you identify him. Once you're ready to move on, Fifth and PJs, let me know.
He's gonna have that blue shirt on, right?
Nope. We don't know what clothing he's wearing. You have to remember his face.
Okay.
I wish we had something like a smartphone.
Crazy. Just look for identifying features like that mustache.
That horrible mustache, yeah.
Yeah. That should be identifying enough, but just, you know, don't forget. Ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is Fifth and PJs. If you look right there, that is the prison complex. If you look on the map, I will I'll point at it. It's right here, San Antero. I hope somebody sees that. The complex that is to the southeast is the prison complex, and the shaded areas in the town are military complexes that are used by Noriega. So, since they have a guard assigned to execute him if there's a rescue attempt, you guys will need to stealthily infill and prepare on an assault position, and once you are set, we're going to have AVTEG in the AC-130 cause a distraction by engaging the marked military installations. For AVTEG, once you're engaging in installations, make sure you are restricting your fire within those areas. If you want to mark your maps with where those are, I can do that. If after brief you want me to put the slide back up so you can look at the map, I can do that as well.
San Antero?
Yeah, San Antero. I will put a circle over it right now. You want to restrict your, like I said, restrict your fire to those only the shaded areas. Do not hit any civilian population. Do not hit any civilian infrastructure buildings. But if you see those areas, it should look pretty obvious. It'll be walled off, have towers next to it, and you'll see armed guards in it. You can destroy all targets within that area. By destroying that, you will also be eliminating QRF from the town of San Antero to 5th and PJs. But that does not mean there will be no QRF. There's an MSR to the south here, and on the map you can see a couple more routes in towards there that the enemy can use to QRF. So once you take out those installations, remain on orbit, or if somebody else calls you, I guess it's a judgment call. But you need to, I guess, hold off QRF or, just continue overwatching for them. The dots on the map are what are the buildings we believe the hostages are held in. That's what Muse identified. Any questions from 5th PJs or AVTEG about this?
Rules of engagement.
For AVTEG? If they're armed, you're cleared hot. Just try to avoid collateral damage, but some level is acceptable. You don't want to engage with the AC-130 into the military complex, as you might hit a prisoner. So if you see this stretch of road here, you could wait for any QRF to get right there and you can shoot him because it would be in the open, or like right here, or like just outside the prison, even on the road. But just be very careful when you're firing into the town to take vehicles or the shaded areas. One more round for questions. 5th or PJs, AVTEG. Alright, moving on. This is the airfield that I'm going to put a circle over now. For Rangers, please delete my markings as required so that you can mark on your own. So on San Antero, you can delete my circle. The airfield that you need to capture. So if we assume that we are not in Panama, this will be the airfield that we will stage out of for the next op, and next couple ops. So the capture of this is vital. This is the main airfield used by the Panamanians to stage their Air Force and whatnot out of. We believe they have a pretty mixed garrison. Some aircraft, some rotary craft, some APCs, some infantry. So because of that, you will have 66th and 1st, depending on how they want to divvy that up, going with you in vehicles. I will get back to the vehicles in a bit, depending on numbers. So for the airfield, you have SEAL Team 6 already in an established OP. If once you're done with the brief and you need intelligence, you can reach them over 60. or you can tell them to switch to another channel over 60, and you can get what intelligence they have on enemy composition and disposition within the airfield. We believe majority of the fences are around the south here because that's where the main roads are and main facilities are. This region right here and this region right here that I'm just pointing at is under construction, it looks like. And this one is mainly open ground for storage of aircraft. This up here, all of these buildings and the outside buildings, this town, along all the road, you don't need to clear. You only need to secure whatever is within the red outline. That is simply, if you look, zoom in, you should see a wall. It's the wall and basically just this southern half from down here. You don't have to worry about whatever's up here because it's mostly open ground and runway, but just give it a check. Any questions from the Rangers 66th or 1st?
How is 66th and 1st going to be transported to the airfield? I'm assuming by
Static line, yeah. Oh, right, I didn't even mention. So Rangers and whoever's going to the airfield, you'll be static lining using AVTEG. There'll be 2 C-130s, one for the vehicles and one for the Rangers. I think, Friedel, you're the only one who knows how the mod works, so I'm sure you will figure it out.
Yep.
Is it a stand-up one?
Yeah, it's a stand-up, you have to hook up, and then you have to jump.
Stand up, hook up, shuffle to the door, jump right out and count to 4.
It is all done through ACE interactions, but Friedel will go more over that for the Rangers. Let me think if I'm missing anything. Did somebody have a question? QRF? Yeah, I'm going to get to that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So preserve the buildings as much as possible because we do want to use this airfield. Since AVTEC will be busy supporting AC-130 to the other 2 units, you will have full access to 160 at CAS, which is mainly just restricted at this point, at least to a Little Bird. But you can have multiple of those. Make sure you have them orbiting before you begin your assault, so you don't have to, wait. Any questions from any aviators? What's up?
Regarding the Little Birds, or
Yeah.
CAS in specific, there are Hueys available in the mod set that we found. At the risk of friendly fire, because we know that possible enemy air has Hueys, could Huey gunships be utilized?
I think I will allow. The reason I have Little Birds as of now is for balancing reasons, but since the Rangers don't have their full strength, I think I will allow 160th and 66 to get a little bit more assets than usual.
I mean, the only thing that we have that'll take out a tank is an AGM on a Little Bird.
Yeah, I mean, I would still recommend using the Little Birds, not for effectiveness, but just for the fun factor. But that's I don't really fly. I'll leave it up to you guys. Any questions about what's up?
Quick question about that area around San Matero.
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
I got my eyes and keys and everything correct. The hostage area is near the southeast part of the Hayo, correct? Or is it
Correct.
in the actual city?
No, hostages are not inside. The prison is not inside the city.
Roger, so it's that building to the far outskirts on the...
Yeah, it is marked as hostage area.
Copy. Thank you.
Okay, any questions about this objective before I move on? Okay, moving on to second last slide actually. This is Third's AO. I gave you those 2 dots before, but that's where the 2 red question marks correspond to. These are 2 known bases that are the closest proximity as QRF to the Ranger airfield. This road, if you look on the map, you'll see it's just a continuation. Just south of the airfield, it's that road and the bridge and the 2 bases to it. So this is just south of the map you just saw. This bridge is the only route in towards the airfield from the south. You need to make sure that no tanks from Battalion 2000 cross this bridge. But at the same time, you need to locate and destroy the company that's in one of these bases.
Where's that bridge at?
You look on the map. Yeah, I think your picture's on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rangers, once you take this airfield, depending on the situation, yeah, just prepare your defensive line southwards towards the MSR. You don't have to worry about QRF from the northeast or west, just the south. Let's see. Any questions from third? Okay,
I
so
suppose we could blow the bridge.
You cannot blow the bridge because that's considered civilian infrastructure.
Okay.
Lima Charlie 6-0. What's up?
Just wanted to make sure, like I said, you know more about the forces, where they're at. Does LZ new shoes look good for you to drop in a HMMWV, which is the early 90s Humvee with the tow system on it?
I will get with you after the majority of the brief. I just want to get this done so people can brief.
Just
Sorry.
ask if there's any questions.
I'll get to it. All right. So, fuck. Oh yeah, assets. So to take out the tanks, most likely need an asset. The AC-130 has for first priority for the AC-130 is the hostage rescue, and second priority is these tanks. The airfield is the third priority. So for the AC-130, make sure you're orbiting the hostages. If third calls for the AC-130 to take out the tanks, go over there, destroy the tanks, and then return to orbit over 5th Air for their mission. What's up?
Question about that. How exactly, what is the timeline here? Are we going to go ahead and airlift 75th and their assets to the drop point and then circle back around, come back and pick the 130 up?
Yeah, I think at least the intended timeline is that you will take 75th for their static line, return, take the AC-130, and then by that time, 5th will have, 5th and Peach will have set up their assault position and be ready for the distraction. So you'll take off in the AC-130, cause that distraction, and while you are holding Overwatch, 3rd will call, or at least this is the intended timeline, this is not obviously how it will go down. 3rd will call for CAS for the tanks, and you will move south, destroy the tanks, and then go back up north and provide Overwatch again.
Obviously, if you're unable to, for any reason, you can call 160th out there too.
Yeah. Any?
Sorry, this is just for 66. Are we going to be airlifting them as well?
Yeah, you have 2 transport C-130s. One will be for the vehicles and 66. The other one will be for the Rangers.
Right. Okay. Understood.
Any questions about the subjective of the slide or anything? And JP, I'll get with you about your vehicles after I finish the brief. Okay, if there are no questions, the presentation is done. This is just an overview. If you need a map or another slide put back up, ask me. I'll put it up. These are the overview of all the objectives that needs to be accomplished by tonight.
Go Rangers.
All right, Rangers, let's get back to the barracks.
Do your planning, whatnot.
Can you just jump, put up San Antero again? I just want to make sure all
You're not allowed out, Hydra.
Usually, sir. Jimmy, get that butt moving.
Not this
How do I get up?
There you go, mate.
Scroll wheel, baby.
Oh.
This one.
Alright, Drake. It's not doing anything. There we go.
You ready to be stealthy with a M249?
I have M21, I think. Right? Yeah.
Sorry guys, do I need to file another
Dude, what the
campaign?
fuck?
Right. Nope. Nope. Tell him like
Are
you sure? I don't like it.
Tell him you want to file a sharp complaint.
Putting down your vehicle by your arsenal.
Tell no one. I'm pretty sure last week in the shower she tried to grab my ass, but
I gotta go.
There we go. God, it's been too long since I played. I'm faster than you. I'm faster than you. I'm faster than you.
The fuck you are? You ain't fast as
shit.
shit.
Do rifleman, medic, AT, AR, what?
What's the limitations for
You can carry anything
Morphine?
in the arsenal. Because there's not shit in there.
So I can take DMR?
Make sure you guys put your backpack on the chest and grab the non-steerable parachute.
Who's running tonight? I know you're RTO, but like who's... Friedel.
What's up?
Can I run DMR or is that not allowed? Should I just run AR? That's what I have right now, but...
I think for our current, for the situation at hand, which is the airfield assault,
Rangers and gentlemen, let me just remind you to put your earplugs in now before you fucking forget. Like the.
So morphine answer your question. Is that what I should grab? You just totally interrupted me. Please continue, Friedel.
No, Koala.
I don't think a DMR would be as
Thank you.
useful as an MG
DMR
on
would
this
be
app.
a great asset, but not for the numbers we have.
I don't know if it would be for what we're doing with what we're paradrapping into a fucking airfield.
Yeah, but the airfield is wide open.
We're also not going to paradrop directly on the airfield.
But the airfield's still wide open.
No scope.
Yeah.
Alright.
This motherfucker said no scopes. Ugh.
I don't want to be
Shouldn't have gotten that RTO qual.
What?
about to get that disconnect call.
What about you, Sagai? You RTO?
Fuck no. Why do you think he's ragging on me right now?
Because he can't read.
I think the monkey does have RTO.
You want me to take an AT launcher just cause?
Yeah, I'd recommend we all take
Disposable.
136s. However, I don't think we need. Well, you guys don't necessarily need backpacks. It's not like we're bringing that much stuff.
Have you said anything?
What?
The only reason I'm bringing a backpack is because I
Run a fucking AR.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Anybody catch the
Yeah.
time of the op?
Nope.
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 Doesn't matter. I don't think we have NVGs.
No,
No,
we
we
don't.
Don't.
Does everybody get radios?
Well, we do have
No.
flares.
Nope.
Yeah,
no
that's
radio,
why I
only
was
long
asking.
range.
I was asking because I needed to know if we needed to bring flares or not.
Friedel, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me, Sagai?
Can anybody hear Friedel? Or am I the odd one out here?
I can.
I can hear Friedel.
I can hear.
Sagai.
Let me restart my team speak.
Fuck off, Sagai.
Hey, do I, it looks like I got my parachute on. Oh, no.
No. No, you don't have your parachute on.
Yeah, he does.
Not terrible parachute.
Doesn't look like it.
How about now?
Yeah, he does.
Bad?
No, you don't.
Well,
Uncle.
I got one.
Where's Uncle Friedel?
Yes, what?
Which one is he?
Right here.
This one?
Right here.
Alright, so not only does Friedel not only have a name when I hover over him, he's still muted in TeamSpeak, and go unmute him. Friedel, talk?
Yes, can you hear me,
I
Sagai?
can see your blue. Are you like low?
Yo,
Dude,
No,
I
I'm
can
low.
hear
Yo.
clear as day.
Ah, dude.
I can hear him
Maybe.
talk, Sagai.
Friedel, do you have Sagai like muted?
That's not how that works.
No, because he can hear me.
I can hear
Right,
both
Friedel?
of you.
Do it left and right if you can hear me.
We can hear you.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have
I
him
can hear
muted?
his keyboard.
No, I can see, like, Friedel. Talk?
Yeah. I've been
Yeah,
talking
see, I
this
see
whole
his
damn
blue
time.
light lighting up. Because I had to go into TeamSpeak and, like, unmute him because T-Far muted him when I
That
joined.
mighty guy just dropped from the sky.
Friedel?
Can you see his wiener?
Make sure you coordinate with SEAL Team 6 to get intelligence because they already have an OP set up there.
Okay.
Like,
So radio them
can't
and
hear
ask them about
Friedel.
stuff.
This
And
is
also, 66 will have an LAV. Because there's only 7 of you.
Mm-hmm.
So they will be helping you. Make sure you coordinate with them as well.
Okay. Hey, Northrop. Well,
Hey,
I guess
Friedel.
Sagai wouldn't be a very useful RTO if he can't hear me.
I heard his voice as I turned off T-Far.
Oh?
I heard it then.
Can you hear me now?
So maybe I just need to turn off and turn on T-Far really, really fast. Over and over.
For the whole op, yeah. That'll work.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll be fine.
I don't know what to tell you, Sagai.
Yeah.
It's this very sad face.
Go in and unmute him again.
You want everybody running ARs or?
No, dog. What?
ARs?
Yeah, Hydrus. Yeah, we want
M16s?
everybody running ARs, Hydrus. Go get an AR. Everybody. Everybody grab an AR.
I got one.
No, we don't want everybody running an AR.
I'm the AR master, you guys know that.
It's because I'm fucking good with them. That's the only reason.
Bryce,
You sure you have
all
your
of you, stop your bickering.
qualification?
That guy's medic, though.
One reason. One valid
Okay,
reason.
alright, I'll get in the medic slot.
Okay.
That guy's the team lead medic.
Go in and say, I surrender. Give us intel.
The
Debating if I should
problem,
make
like
another
the
drink.
genuine problem, is I can't fucking hear Friedel, and I don't know why.
Can you hear
Like,
me?
Yeah,
I
I
can
can
hear
hear
everybody.
literally everybody else just fine, and I
Well, I
had,
guess I'm gonna have to relay everything Friedel says to you.
How about we just put Sagai in
like
charge?
Friedel, go ahead and reconnect for me. Maybe it's like a you thing for me, because I've done it to you. Don't fucking do this. You're probably going like, no, Sagai, I don't want to reconnect for you. All right, you little
more
piece
like
of shit, uncle.
Come on in, Chase.
Sagai.
You're pretty close.
Chase is coming.
Okay. Hey, Northrop.
Yes.
While I'm reconnecting, can you get in touch with
God damn you. I just
66
want to hear you.
and
He's saying he loves you.
ask them where they
You're yelling at
plan
me.
on landing,
Sagai, he's not yelling
or
at you.
if they're
He's
just
talking
gonna
to
land
North.
with us?
Fuck you.
I'll get
Everything's
I'll
about
leave.
me.
Got a drop zone chosen once I get back on. But why? I can't. Hang on, my team speaks.
Well, maybe I could put my parachute.
I'm restarting
I'll tell
TeamSpeak,
you if-
so I'll be out for a
I
second.
promise I'll tell you if he starts yelling at you.
I give up on this shit. I'm disconnecting.
Bye, North.
No, don't leave. I'm back. You can't leave.
Hey.
Son of a bitch, I just see him. I see him right there.
That
I
guy.
see him in TeamSpeak, and what do I
That
see?
guy, you
The little fucking guy with the
You
X
hear
over
me,
his
you
face.
fucking idiot.
Hey, if you want to watch my stream, Guy, you can hear him.
I'll hear like a delayed Friedel, like, Sagai, what the fuck are you doing? And then I'll be like, huh? Why'd he say that 20 seconds ago? And then a grenade will fucking blow up in my face, and I'll be like, ah, that's why.
That's why.
20-second cook-off for grenades is really long.
I don't even know what the hell's going on. I'm so dumb.
Wait, restart my fucking ArmA? Give me like a yes?
Are we drop zone
Alright.
Eagle?
We're gonna go. I'm gonna go restart my ArmA.
I don't know who drop zone Eagle is. I'm assuming that's 66th.
I saved your hat.
Oh, this is a non-steerable. Fuck.
Yeah, it's a static line drop.
That's
What
why
do
you
expect?
gotta hook up to the line, and then it automatically like drops us one after another.
Oh, I've
No,
never done
you
that.
have to
I've only done
manually.
the steerable
You have to
parachutes.
manually jump.
And then you scroll wheel to open up the parachute, right?
No, it automatically opens after
Oh.
you spin
4
around in the air
seconds.
for a few
What's
minutes.
going on with my
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's going on.
Stand up,
I like
hook up,
run,
shuffle
and then I
to the
glitch out.
door.
Yeah, you're in the
Jump
ground.
right out and count to 4. And if my main don't open wide, I got a reserve on my side. And if that one were to fail me too, look out ground, I'm coming through.
Yeah, you're just not going through the ground, but alrighty then.
Hey, in his head he is.
Hey, Northrop, can you ask 66 if drop zone Eagle is there?
Nope, because I don't even know how to use this radio. Never been trained on it, but I'm
Am I
working
allowed
on
to
it.
bring a rocket launcher?
Yes. No. Are you AT qualled?
No.
Then no.
Oh, fuck.
You're bare bones, buddy.
Hey,
You're-
Agent,
you're
you know
bottom
the
of the
best
pack.
way to be able to carry those things?
Which things?
Like AT and all that other stuff?
Oh.
Come to a training.
Yeah.
Got him.
If I've ever fucking seen them pop up ever, that'd be great.
Do you have Facebook?
I do. I'm in the group. I joined like Wednesday, I think.
Oh, can you hear me right now?
I can.
You need training.
Yeah.
You have to wait until after Panama.
Thank you, Harry Lowe.
Relogging, I guess.
Just because there's no sense in training you because we don't have the shit to train you because we're in Panama right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
I can't even wait till fucking Vietnam.
I planned on doing training Sunday, but
You can still do a training Sunday because the server will be set up normally on Pakistan. in
Duh.
advance.
hey.
Duh.
Agent. Oh wait, no. Sunday's my birthday. Shit.
Happy birthday.
Happy early birthday,
Yeah.
North. You fucking suck.
I know.
Pop some rounds in you for your birthday.
Alright, you guys ready to take an airfield with an elite force of 6 retards jumping from a plane?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. Northrop, where do you want to land? What do you think? Drop zone. do you think's good?
I think we put you want to do RTO, Friedel?
Is it just me, or is this looking like
I
bad
don't
company right
want to
now?
do RTO, man.
I say we come from fucking.
Yeah,
St.
it does,
Louis.
doesn't it?
We
I
come
will
from
run
St.
like
Louis.
a private.
It's one of my favorite games.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can.
I still think Battlefield is the best best game out
That's
there.
one person that
I
can.
know. Oh.
Besides the last like 4 of them. I think Battlefield 4 was awesome, and then it just kind of went downhill from there.
Yeah, well, Battlefield 1, if you notice, like, the
Battlefield,
bullet drop
6
and
comes
then,
out
like,
this summer.
all that
17.
crap is really fucky on
That's
that. Like,
really
it doesn't
close
make
to the
sense.
airfield.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was thinking more like north, like
I
up
just
here.
don't say south because QRF is in the south. They said.
Let's
Yeah.
kill them
What
all.
about up
right
here?
off the
This is where
fucking
they
bat.
came. Why don't we just use like Maine over here and follow their fucking pre-pointed shit already? Gotta be safe. I mean, they went there.
Well, I don't want a river to split us.
How about Chubara?
A river to split us?
What are you talking about? A river?
Chubara.
What's shopping right here?
I'm talking about right here. By Maine over here. If everybody would get their fucking...
Yeah, back in the day, you know the one that had that really good food?
Back off.
Oh, there you go.
Why was there such a delay?
Somebody can open up his airways if they want to, but if he dies, I'm good with that too.
He'll open his airways all right.
Anyway, what do you think about like Maine? Ish.
You fucked him up.
About Maine?
Yeah, or somewhere's in that general area.
I don't like the terrain. That's like paradropping into woods, hills, and a river. I was thinking more of this open field up here.
Okay.
Because we can't control our parachutes, which means if you land in a tree or on a building, you're fucked.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
That'll be me. I'll land at the top of a tree.
Even with all those fields over there, I guarantee you somebody still hits a tree.
Alright. Well, yeah, we'll see it happen, then we'll live.
Hopefully it's not windy.
Do we get hung up in trees, or is it like you just hit the tree and then you start
what about
falling?
this right here? Like this, like line right here. Isn't that all fields?
Huh?
Isn't
that's
that
really,
all fields?
That's super close to the airfield.
I mean, that's just like this.
What's wrong with this up here?
I like how our friend's dying and we're just having a casual conversation about where are we going to land?
He's not dying. He just got knocked out. He'll wake up.
Oh, okay.
Especially because I'm fucking making
Yeah, that's
sure
fine.
he
That's
doesn't
cool.
die.
Either way, I don't care. Just I haven't done anything on comms yet, so what do I need to do?
Call into Avtech and let them know that we would like to drop a DZ Falcon.
Okay. Are they gonna be on 5-0?
They're gonna be on.
Because usually I call into Outlaw.
Yeah, call into Outlaw.
Oh, so you don't want me to call into Avtech?
Calling into Outlaw is calling into Avtech.
We're calling into Outlaw is calling into Outlaw, and Outlaw calls into Avtech.
Duh.
Yeah, and so when I say call into Avtech,
then call into Outlaw.
Call into Outlaw. Exactly. That's how the RTO does it.
Fuck! Stop choking on your goddamn vomit.
Stop choking on dick. Gosh.
God, stop being
Oh, he
like
sure
that,
got you.
man.
He got you there.
Alright, let's see.
Somebody wake that man up.
Instruction not included, so he's still choking on some vomit.
No, he's fine right now, but
Okay, this is so dumb. Hold on. Why are they both set to 60?
Hey, what's
yeah,
dumb
he's
is 6
fine-
people
he's fine
assaulting
right
an
now,
airfield.
but I don't know why the fuck
Sucks.
he ain't waking up. North, could we refrain from punching them in the head next time?
Well, he was warned. If he said it again, he was gonna get punched in the fucking mouth. And he said it again, and I punched him in the fucking mouth. Demote me.
No, because then you wouldn't be able to do RTO.
You don't have to be a sergeant to do RTO.
Oh, then you wouldn't be able to lead.
Obviously, you don't have to be a sergeant to lead either.
I don't know why he's not waking up. He should
Alright,
be
so here.
fine.
Just smash him in the forehead with the butt of your rifle.
Alright.
Just punch him again.
punch him in the dick this time.
I don't know, we're gonna need a transport
Oh.
to drop zone Eagle.
You know what? It's
Falcon.
not my problem. I gotta
Falcon.
take a piss.
Drop zone Falcon.
Dip, potato chip. Dip, potato chip. Dip, potato chip.
And correction, it's gonna be drop zone Falcon. Eagle, Falcon.
Hey, buddy, wake up.
They want us to load up?
And then there were 5.
I'm gonna go ahead and take his dog tag. Let's go, guys.
I'll get a mighty to Zeus him.
I got parachute on my back.
No, you have a radio on your back.
Okay, so what
You
the
have
fuck do
radio
I
on
got
your
on
front
my
and on
dick?
your back.
You don't have anything on your dick.
I see
A
it.
radio?
You have a radio on your dick and on your back.
Except for crabs.
Got him from your girlfriend.
Oh, got him.
Got
There you
him.
go.
How do I have?
I got a parachute on here.
Yes.
What the fuck is
Yeah,
going on here?
you have a parachute now.
Why can't I stand up?
You're standing up, dude.
You are standing.
Oh, well,
You're
I
just
can't
walking
see-
super slow.
I can't see the radio on my dick anymore.
Neither can I.
Oh, there we go. Now I can see it.
We can't run like
Yeah.
this, though, can we?
Alright, I'm gonna go talk to Mighty. Everybody else get to the plane. I gotta get
Everybody follow me.
Hydra's up.
Upward, Indians. Oh my God.
Run.
You guys going?
What's up?
No, I can't use the arsenal because I couldn't find where mine was.
Oh.
Peter, are you going?
Ooh, 3-round
Yeah,
burst.
we're
That's
going.
all we
Can
get.
you Zeus? Hydra's awake?
Sure. Can you call SEAL team and find out what the intel they have for you, or?
Yeah, I'll have Northrop do that.
Which helicopter's ours?
No, you're taking the C-130 dirty because we're parachuting, retard. Which helicopters are? Who said that?
Freddy. Friedel.
No Northrop.
I hear you. What do you want?
I'm so sorry to do this to you.
No, you're not.
I know you hate me.
Asshole.
But, can you call into Mako and ask them for intel on enemy positions around the airfield? Would that be a possibility?
I can't, though.
Why not?
I can't use the radio with it on my dick. That's why I grabbed another radio back there.
Yeah, you'll have to swap it and then just wait to get on the plane, yeah.
I don't know what these C-130s are.
End of the airfield, over there.
Oh my god.
Can they
You know,
drive them over
if you
here?
double tap shift, you'll be able to run even with something on your chest.
No, but I gotta fucking swap rucksacks real quick. Then I gotta set the radio.
Peter,
on
are you
my
seriously gonna walk?
Huh? What?
You guys not want Humvees? You left them all back there at the grove.
Oh, I don't see any case.
I can grab a Humvee. This is as fast as I can go.
I was talking about whoever got out of that other Humvee. He almost got smacked.
You know, I legitly got a Humvee. I don't appreciate you guys spawning them down.
Rangers.
Yo.
It's the middle plane. The ramp down. Up on.
Mako 6 Romeo, you
Except for
need
nose rushers on the right.
intel of
hold
enemy
on, there's people
positions and
standing behind you.
compositions.
Well, I was gonna
during
pivot
the
to the
airfield
right,
drills.
drive off to the side.
Hey, Giovanni. I can't hear you.
Locked and loaded.
Oh God.
Okay, what's up?
Cocked, locked, and ready to.
Hey,
fire
alright,
strike.
so, confirmed drop zone Falcon.
Drop zone Falcon, Giovanni. Drop zone Eagle.
No, 66 is going to drop zone Eagle.
Okay, then hey, apparently the 75th are going to.
Actually, you know what?
Fell.
Fuck it.
And 66 are supposed to be going to Falcon.
So what do we? How do?
Nah,
do we
I'm
do
sorry, I
this?
confused you. Just go with what you were going. Both planes to drop zone Eagle.
So we just walk up. We don't.
Hey, Rangers, listen up.
Hey.
You need to ace interact, and you need to come to the back to ace interact. And then you go get in, or sorry, then you go standing static line and get in standing.
Right now, we currently have an LZ mark. Going to be LZ or
Eagle.
drop zone
Eagle.
Eagle.
Yep.
Position is going to be grid reference 0.
Y'all ready to do this shit?
Let's do this shit.
Alright, let's fuck him up.
Yeah.
We should have beers in our hands, but we don't.
I do.
I have a Corona.
I got a Miller Lite.
Alright, let's fuck this shit up.
Alright.
For the static line, do we hook up now or?
No, don't hook on yet. Don't hook up.
Or
yet.
sit down.
No, don't do either. Just stay standing.
Okay.
Yep,
Where are you
just like
seeing
that.
these options?
I'm gonna go ask.
Oh.
Ace interact.
Here, I'm gonna go ask.
This is nothing like parachuting. That was so much easier.
Right.
That was so much fucking easier. I did that shit with like the PJs. They were doing some training thing, and I hopped on time. And they're like, "Yeah, you want to do this?" I'm like, "Yeah, fuck yeah."
Fuck yeah, buddy.
Stand by.
And now we stand in a plane for 30 minutes.
Open your door.
Tastes like my dinner.
Yum.
We could stand up and wear a seatbelt.
It's awesome.
By the way, I just want to point out that we have like I think it's somewhere around like 60 to 70% chance of surviving when we do drops like this during this time.
Oh, nice.
Come on. Have faith in your platoon leaders.
No, it has nothing to do with them. It has to do with us. Like, in World War II, you had a very slim chance of surviving because you could get shot out of the air because the Nazis didn't care about the Geneva Convention. Also, parachutes were fucking terrible, and, like, I think a sixth of the time, they just didn't fucking open.
That's terrible.
But I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me on that fact. It could be completely wrong. I don't know a whole lot about that. I mainly know about weaponry and tanks during World War II and past that. So, if you want to know anything about tanks, let me know.
Well, I got one for you. The M4 Sherman was named after my great uncle.
Cool.
Okay.
What's that now?
The Sherman. Oh wait, the Sherman tank?
Yep.
That was a great tank. Thank you.
Just like your
A
uncle.
lot of them
Great.
sunk before they can even make it to the beach line.
Yeah, no. They had a floating variant, but yeah, it didn't work.
No, I know. That's why a bunch
Also,
of them
unfortunately,
sunk.
did not stand a chance against the German armor.
The Pack 88.
That's
But they
why
invented
made
the Tiger.
so many of them, though.
The Tiger won, but the Tiger 1 had a terrible transmission. It constantly broke down or caught fire.
Damn.
But its gun was incredible. The 88 could penetrate through anything that the Americans throw at it until it invented the Sherman. Or not the Sherman, sorry, the Pershing. Once the Pershing was created, which was, by the way, the Americans' first attempt at stopping the Tiger, the Germans then proceeded to create the Tiger II. So, you know.
Fun fact.
Or the King Tiger.
I thought it was kind of cool how the Germans named all their tanks after like large cats.
Okay.
Except for the Mouse, which is like 71 tons. It would have been the largest vehicle ever created.
All right.
But it was just so bad. There's actually the only one that still stands is in a museum in Russia that was captured at a factory before they could destroy it.
Bye, guy. Can you hear me?
Meanwhile, Northrop's over there just taking damage. Look at him, he's fucking covered in blood.
It's gonna be weird not having comms.
I know, right? I hate not having scopes. I hate not having radios.
Not having.
It's okay. We're just gonna have to barrel stuff all the fucking enemies.
Not me. That's the point of a fucking AR. Is just to throw lead in the general direction.
You're the teammate, by the way.
I thought you were gonna say just throw the gun at them.
No, okay, never mind.
Hey, actually, last stop I ran out of ammo, and I actually ended up just picking up an AK and iron sighting them.
Nice.
Alright, cool.
I had that shit raged out for like 500 fucking meters.
Bye, get back here.
Back up.
Bye,
Back up. Doors closing.
Yeah, he's doing the glitch.
Bye, guy. Sagai, come.
There you go.
Come here, Sagai.
Out the door.
Come, Sagai. Come, Sagai.
Here, Sagai.
Sagai, back the fuck up, dude.
No, he's gotta go forward.
Yeah, he's gotta go to the back of the plane.
Boy,
No,
Sagai.
Yes, okay, so Sagai, at the back, you have to be back here to interact.
Boy. Hey, so I didn't tell you to turn around.
Say what?
Forward.
Want a treat? Want a treat?
Boy.
No, Giovanni is. I'm gonna go talk to 166.
Giovanni.
Dude, didn't the brief start at 9:30? It's been an hour.
Dude, right?
That guy go out the door.
Standing.
There we go.
I didn't have to be outside the plane. I proved you all wrong.
Step out for a second, change the plan. What do you mean?
Point is that I did it inside the
plane.
plane.
But it's not where it was.
015 break 963.
Point is that I left my girlfriend time for this.
Right? My girlfriend's playing or putting a puzzle together right now. I was like, oh, the op will probably be over by like 10, as we're still waiting for it to start.
10?
By 10?
When the fuck did an op ever end anywhere before 12?
Right. Okay, Wednesday's up was at like 1:30 in the morning.
Damn.
Yeah, this shit lasted till like 2 usually.
2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, I'm West Coast though.
Oh, I'm East Coast.
We far
Yeah,
East
no, this
Coast.
shit. This shit goes
We far East Coast bitches, you know, staying up late for this shit.
Right, I'm in Mass, so.
It starts
Hey,
at 6:30 for
There
me.
you go, baby. Where you at, Mass? I just.
Nice.
Agawam. Six Flags, New England.
New England?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, baby, New England.
Listen, I'm be real with you. I kind of lost touch with the entire world.
What type do you have?
What?
What blood type do you have?
What's a universal donor? Like O positive?
If you're O, you're 98% less likely to catch COVID than anybody that has A or AB.
Listen, you want to know something else? Not only that, but I also have okay. Let me hit you all with a little factoids, right? I've always wanted to join the military.
Yeah.
That's always been a dream of mine. I always wanted to be in a recon unit in the Marines. Always a dream of mine. I'm an incredible marksman. I'm in really good shape. I figured, hey, fuck it, I'll do it. until I turned 18, and now I'm just here drinking beer, playing ArmA. But not the point.
Just as good.
Great story, right? Turns out I might not be able to due to the fact that I have an irregular heartbeat. You know what that is?
Yeah. That sucks.
Which means that they're most likely to not allow me to join the military.
Yep. No, you're automatically DQ'd. Anything you do with your heart, you're automatically DQ'd.
Yep. So, you know, it sucks because hopefully I'd be a good candidate for whatever they need me for. But, you know.
But the question is it all throughout your medical though? Because if it's not on your medical file, like, you technically can do it without letting them know.
So here's the thing. I have an irregular heartbeat, but I've had surgery for it to get rid of it twice.
Okay, so yeah, you're automatically DQ'd anyway.
Yeah.
But do you know what an irregular heartbeat is?
Yeah.
It's very self-explanatory, but it's basically there's more electrons going to the heart than there's supposed to be. So occasionally it beats once, twice more than it should.
Well, my girl and her mom's got an irregular QR wave on there.
Yeah.
So it automatically shows up as they're having a stroke or a heart attack, and they literally got to argue with the.
We're all up in here
tech.
touching
Hey,
butts.
listen, we got an irregular QR wave. So fucking, you ain't the only vote.
What do you mean?
It's a genetic thing for them to have a QR wave.
So
fucked up.
here's the thing about my situation is it goes away as my heart rate goes up. Normally my heart rate sits around 40 to 55. That's around my heart rate.
Can you mark on map for the information that Mako told
That's because I'm an athlete. I've been running and shit like that my whole life. So my heart rate naturally at resting is low. So when I'm exercising, it goes higher. Duh, no shit. But the irregular heartbeat goes away. But even when I have it, it's very uncommon, but I still have it. Who the fuck is in front of you that's bleeding? Friedel.
That's Friedel.
What's
Friedel
wrong with
comes
you,
in a battle scarred, baby.
What's wrong with me?
You got your period.
I'm in mild pain.
I'm in mild pain with profusely bleeding.
If you
fucking
must
cuts
know,
coming out of my
I have
elbow.
one minor crushed tissue on my right arm.
Your right
That is
arm?
highly
Your-
unfortunate.
How did you manage that?
Jesus Christ!
I don't know how it's
Friedel, your
north.
right arm. Your right arm. The
Dude, I'm gonna
vein, the
tell you
entire
how-
vein must have
I'm gonna
fucking
smack you,
popped.
Shy Guy.
Fuck you smack me, you're gonna get blood all over me.
But yeah, Northrop would tell you.
Yeah, I'll give you AIDS.
About fucking, they'll DQ you, right?